Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so jumping back into another stream of Broken Sword 5. And yeah, so hello everyone in chat, and hello everyone who's expecting someone else. So for some reason, we had about 7 people waiting for this stream. So yeah, this is Mr. Jolly Roger, not Mr. Beast. Anyway, so quickly catching up on chat. So hello My Games, hello Sonny, hello Nirak. Hello. Hello, Geeky Kitten. How you doing? Yeah, so I hope you're all well. Right, so let's jump straight into it. So yeah, at the end of the last one, we got to 70% completion. So this might be the last stream of this. I'm not really sure. Right, so I presume we need to yeah, go in here then, do we? And we've got, is it Eva? I think it's Eva with us as well. Okay.
Someone's coming out. Quick, we need to hide. I think it's Lagon.
Great hiding places.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery. I'm sure of it. Come on. Yes, boss. Close all the routes up to the monastery, and then make the old man talk. Yes, boss. This time, don't be so gentle with him.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
My Games, I can't remember what happened in the last one.
Listen, I have to follow those bastardos. I might be able to slip through on my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up.
Okay, I do remember seeing a cable car from this place.
Eva can handle herself.
Eva. Okay, so we can go over here as well. But do we need to? I don't know. Let's try and go through this door.
It was locked. There was a keypad, but I didn't know the code.
Okay, 6666. Right. Last time I saw you were in a room with a skylight and we're off to Spain. Right, yeah. So we managed to open the skylight with a bottle of Coke and some Mentos. And then we went to the house where the picture was stolen from in episode 1. Then we met Eva. I fell in love a little bit. And yeah, and now we're here for some reason. I'm a great storyteller, aren't I? Right.
My God! Nico!
What's glistening in there?
This telescope! It's free!
Okay. To move the telescope, grasp any point in the black area and drag the screen in the desired direction. You can interact with hotspots in the environment as you reveal them. Okay. Oh yeah, and sorry everyone about my voice as well. Yeah, I'm losing it. Oh, here we go.
There were a couple of people stuck in the cable car. They looked kind of familiar. Then I realized it was my old friends Dwayne and Pearl Henderson. The Hendersons had an uncanny way of showing up wherever I went.
I vaguely remember these from 1 or 2. Okay.
They didn't know I'd seen them. I needed to give them a signal.
Okay, so what have we got? We've got the mirror. Can we use that?
I signaled them back. I wasn't sure they'd seen it. Pearl was mouthing something and
She probably smells nice. More than likely.
Pearl seemed to be writing something on the window. It said, "Help, stuck. Door code 0797." I wondered how Pearl came to know that. I idly wondered whether there was more to find by looking at the scenery.
Okay, so that's a bit of a hint, isn't it? So we need to have a look round.
It was the other station for the cable cars.
Still sleepy. What time is it there, kitten? What is it, 9 o'clock maybe? Or have I just completely messed up the mathematics on that? Oh, look at that. I actually got something right. First time I've ever been right about anything at all. Okay.
There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff. It looked ancient.
Okay. Oh, God, it's a little bit annoying that I can't just use them arrows. Okay. Right. Let's see whether it'll let me come out of it. Nope. Oh, you're having a laugh, mate. Come on, let me go now.
It was the other station for the cable cars.
Got up at 6:30 to take care of the dogs. Had to go back to sleep because I was too out of it. Woke up at 8:30, still wanting to sleep. Yeah, I don't blame you.
It was the
I
other
could do with a
station for the
lay-in. I
cable
get one on
cars.
Friday, so that's not too bad. You've slept for ages today. Nice one, my games. Yeah, I get a lay-in on Friday, and I've got no work until I think I start at 4 or 6 p.m. So I'm going to do a little bit of recording, and then I'm just going to relax.
Pearl had given me the...
Okay. Oh my goodness, this needs a little bit of fixing, I think. So let's follow the cables up now. We can't.
It was the other station.
Okay, right. I'm getting annoyed with this now. So what about the cable car and try and signal something else?
That would be pointless.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to use a hint. This is annoying me. Oddly shaped rocks. Hello, Chris Martin. Chris Martin? Are you the bloke out of Coldplay? Do some prep work for next Friday's collab. What kind of prep work could I do? What, play on Sunken Land? What was that bloke called? The lead singer out of Coldplay. I just can't remember. 11 p.m. there. Just finished work. 11 p.m. Whereabouts are you then, Sonny? Oddly shaped rocks. Can't see any oddly shaped rocks. Yeah, Coldplay were alright. I did used to quite like his wife or ex-wife. I can't remember what it is now. Examine the face of the cliff in the upper left area. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is upper left. Oh my goodness, this needs some work, doesn't it? There we go. It is Chris Martin. So yeah, welcome here. So there's a couple of fans here of Coldplay. So cliff face. It must mean this then. Oh, what am I looking for? There we go. 3. You're famous.
There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, we know that. But where am I meant to be looking? So obviously this way, right? So it's not going to be that way. And then back here. Oh my goodness. Back here. Oddly shaped rocks. Yeah, it was all yellow. There was a face. Was there? Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Right, thank you, Nirak. And my games.
Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico, take a look.
Don't
at this
play
and tell me
yellow.
what you see.
Yeah, they quite
Right.
overplayed it.
That rock looks like a head.
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this.
Oh, New South Wales, Australia, is that?
The face
Rather
of
than
the
north
Ouroboros.
southwest. That's what my
It's
brain
exactly
said.
the same shape as that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
And you know what? Langham's got the forged picture, the one without the face.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock.
Yeah, do some practice. We don't want to be upstaged by Geek and Misty. You're not going to be upstaged by us noobs. I'll be upstaged by anyone. I could be upstaged by someone who's never played the game before.
The cable car hung midway across the valley. It
Okay.
wasn't moving.
Nice one, Sonny.
Come on, Nico. Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What?
I've never
Very
been to
good.
Australia. My
Oh.
granddad always
Trust me,
wished to
Nico.
return
I've
there
got
because he did
friends in
some
low-hanging places.
work over there in World War II. And yeah, he always wanted to go back. So yeah, I think I probably should because yeah,
There's no one here.
he passed away in
Looks like
2010.
everything has been shut down.
But it's a long old swim to Australia. Did someone just say help? It must have come through.
The huge cogs
Something
were part
over
of the
here.
cable car mechanism. They looked very powerful.
Lunchbox. Right, let's go over here first and let's just put a load of levers and everything. That's what I'd do in real life. I'd go to Australia if I wasn't terrified of almost all the wildlife. Yeah, it is a little bit terrifying because in the UK we don't really have anything that's dangerous apart from teenagers with knives and machetes and all that kind of thing. But yeah, wildlife wise we don't really have
The
much.
control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up. And the smell of burnt electrical components hung ominously in the air.
Okay.
It wasn't powered up.
Okay, so we need to power this up somehow. Adders, yeah, we don't really have much. I mean, I have seen some dangerous snakes out in the
cogs turned, but
wild,
The rest of the mechanism didn't seem to be engaged.
especially in coronavirus, because yeah, unfortunately, lots of people were just releasing animals that they couldn't look after anymore, and yeah, the animals were thriving because the weather was good and there wasn't any humans messing it all up for them. Yeah, I'm afraid of snakes as
The
well.
wheels were part of the cable car mechanism.
Okay. So I presume we need to go in there in a second. And everything wants to kill you here. Yeah, in
The
Australia
cable
it
cars
seems
were
like it
scheduled to
does.
Run all day.
What's this on the wall? Don't know.
There was no lock, but the door wouldn't open.
Go away!
Hello?
George? There's someone in there.
Are you all right in there?
Just go away!
Okay, some more bad voice acting coming up by the sounds of it.
Lunchbox. Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Hey, is anybody there?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
We're stuck in here. Help!
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox.
It's
Well,
oh, who's
what's
that
up
comedian? Presents
Type
Would I
in
Lie
Ricky
to You? Man in a Box. Oh no, who is it? Most of you won't have a clue what I'm talking about, so nothing's changed.
next? No one was manning the counter.
Oh, this is going to annoy me too much now. Sorry everyone, I'll be back in just a second. Man in a box. Come on. Oh, I can't find it quick enough. Well, yeah, it does make sense. To me. So that's the main thing, isn't it?
Wait, please. We mean you no harm. Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
Rob Brydon, Man in a Box. There we go. Okay.
The huge cogs were part of the cable car mechanism.
So where else can I go? Can I go over here? I can
The
have a
wheels
look at the
were
wheels.
part of the cable car mechanism. Wait, please. We mean you no harm. Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
It is safe. There's just a weird man out here. Right, let's have a look at this lunchbox.
A talking lunchbox. Locked. With no key, I was going to have to find a way to break into it.
Okay, so this kind of box, by the way, if you get the if you hold the top and the bottom at the same time and just put a tiny little bit of strength into it, you can just move the lock past the retainer and open it, to the amazement of your boss. Okay.
The lock was too well made to be picked.
You're joking me, aren't you? It's definitely not. You gave up way too quick. Right, so let's go and have another look over here then, shall we? Yeah, so obviously never seen a kangaroo. I don't think I've ever seen a kangaroo even in a zoo. Yeah, some of them do look quite beefy. So some of them look like they could swing quite the punch.
The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up.
Okay, so is there anything that we can do here to power it up? Nico, can you go and sort something out? I need to press something on the back of my microphone. Nope, that didn't help. Right. Nico, help.
How do we persuade her to come out?
We need to make friends with her.
I can't make friends with her. I look like a predator.
How can we get this console to work?
I think that girl is the answer. I want to know what's in the box.
Wait, please. We mean you no harm. Please, come out.
We use the
Staying right here
cockroach.
until I know it's safe.
They're in Egypt, which blew my mind. What, the kangaroos are in Egypt?
Sharing pets back at school always made me friends.
Oh my
Come
goodness,
on,
he's
Trevor,
doing
your
it.
Stuff. I guess she's not into pets. It's all right, Trevor. There's nothing wrong with you.
Oh dear. Well, it was worth a try, wasn't it? So now we can blackmail her.
Wait, please. We mean you no harm. Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
I've never been to Egypt either. Apparently there's a lot of pyramid schemes there. So you've got to be careful. Any rumours though? Right.
No one
What's
was
that? This
manning the
counter.
counter.
How can I smash this open? Yeah, that was a really bad one, wasn't it? Yep. Absolutely monstrous, that joke. Right, let's set fire to the door.
Nope. I needed to try something else.
Hello, John Noob. Jolly the Smasher. Smash Jolly the Smasher. We might have to go out and do something
The
else.
huge cogs were part of the cable car mechanism.
Yeah, let's go
With
and have a
Langham
look
and his
somewhere else.
thugs out there, it was far too dangerous to be
Oh,
walking about.
God.
Besides, I was convinced that we could make the cable cars work.
I'm in
from here.
denial. I can't answer that, Sonny. It's a difficult one to answer, isn't it?
The cables were suspended in a huge contraption that ran the cable cars up and down.
Denial. Very good. Yep, very, very good. Right, I'm struggling. So what have we... Let's offer her a biscuit. Rich tea biscuit.
You
Right.
must be hungry in there. Would you like a cookie?
It's not a cookie,
No, go
George.
away.
Right. cheers everyone. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Try and get my voice back. Right, so she doesn't want that.
There was no lock to
It's Yorkshire tea today. Well, it's nearly always Yorkshire tea.
pick. No one was manning the counter.
I have got some more long life milk
The
though,
cable
so I
cars
can
were
have some more
scheduled to run all
coffee.
day.
Because I'm going to bloody need it soon. Right, Nico, what's going on? What can we do? That's not going to help, is it?
That wasn't worth trying.
Right, I'm going to use a hint. I could break it open with my bare hands. I'm not, like, pretending that I'm superhuman. These are so terrible.
A talking lunchbox with no key.
We did that before.
The lock was too well made to be picked.
Why did it make that noise? I want a drink too, but I'm stuck in my room as
box
wife's
was
on
now
video
engaged
call
in the
and I
comms.
can't pass
Rather, the giant
there as she's
channel.
interviewing someone. Oh, I see. Yeah, could you not go all Mission Impossible and like go past on your elbows? I didn't hear what he
I'd
said
wedged
then.
the lunchbox in between the cars.
Okay. You really don't need to do that, George, but okay. I'm having a coffee, but it's barely helping. Oh no. Is it one of Brandon's types of coffees with pecans in and all that kind of stuff?
That's
Going
very
into
nice
lurk
you've made that,
mode.
George.
I can't keep putting work off. Yep, no worries, kitten. Thank you for coming.
You know what they say about making
Not enough
omelets,
room on the
Nico?
floor.
You can't make them without
Ceiling.
strawberry jam.
Go proper Mission Impossible. Right, I don't know what she was saying.
Strawberry jam was smeared all over the machinery.
Okay.
Just as I thought, it's a two-way radio.
Can anyone hear me?
Dwayne, this is George. George Stobbart.
Holy cow! George! Just the fella I need. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Dwayne. And don't you worry, I'll have you out of there in a minute.
You reckon we can get the cable car running again?
No, the console isn't working properly. I've got no idea why not.
George, this is Pearl.
Hang from the light fitting. My YouTube
She knows everything about that
channel
place.
ain't that bad, mate.
Cat. Is she the girl in the closet?
Has she locked
Yeah,
herself
so
in?
with Prison Simulator, it does seem to be doing alright, to be honest. So I think I probably will do a really corrupt run through it next time. But it's still really running away. So earlier on I did a recording. It was 50 minutes long and it was 130 gigabytes. So there's obviously something wrong with that game. I've checked on Steam and validated the files, but yeah, it doesn't come up with any errors or anything. So there's definitely an issue with that game. 100%.
Cat?
Hello, Fex. How are you
Wait,
doing?
please, we mean you no harm.
Yeah, all good this end.
Please,
Cheers,
come
you.
out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
Okay.
Cat? Wait, please, we mean you no harm. Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
I hope you're enjoying it, John. It does seem like a really good game. That's all right. It's not your fault. I hope that no one else has issues. So I think the issue I was having where it was freezing every now and then the other day, and it was freezing the whole thing. I think that's because it's using so much resources on my hard drive. that the PC's thinking, what is going on? But yeah, it is a good game. Right, so we're still not in there yet. I'm going to use another hint because I haven't been paying attention. Yep, did that. Use the radio on the cupboard. Okay. Right, there we go.
Cat, I found you a friendly voice.
Yeah, in
How do you know
fact,
my
there's
name?
a very, very good, what's it called? Shotgun microphone
did you
that
get
Rode
here?
do
That's
that's
not possible.
pretty cheap and very good quality audio.
I'm talking on the radio.
Your channel, if you wanted to have a look at that. And obviously, the reason why I'm saying Rode is because you're in Australia.
I'm not going to fall for that.
Johnny has issues,
Prove
full
it
stop.
you.
Yep, I certainly do.
Right. Remember
Having
we
barbecue
discovered
pork
we
ribs for
both
dinner.
love
Nicely
pizza?
done.
Yeah, and my favourite one is?
How does it go now? Help out.
One of my neighbours in my new place has a barbecue at least once a week.
I've information.
And I just think fair play to him. He's only young as well. He's probably about...
I know the kings of England.
What is going on?
The fight's historical.
From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very good in integral and differential calculus.
I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
I've no idea what's going on. Absolutely no idea.
All right, only Pearl would know that, and I trust her. Who are you?
I'm George, and this is Nico. How did you end up in a closet?
There were some guys with guns. They took over the whole station. I hid in here.
Yeah, so I
Weekends
can't remember
were
what I was
really
saying now. That just blew my mind
I
for a
was
bit.
quite surprised, you know. They never mentioned guns at the job interview.
This game seems bonkers, not going to lie. Yeah, it is a bit mad.
We need to use
The
cable
humour's
car.
really good on this game.
Can
I
you
like
operate
it.
Yeah, if the console was working, but they sabotaged it.
And there's no way to get it started?
Yeah, no idea, my
There might
games.
be. Let me see.
Yep, no worries, John. We'll have a
See
good
that
one.
burned
Cheers
out
for coming.
fuse down there?
Yes. Yes,
In the
we
back
do.
by the prongs?
Yeah. The
That's not
idiots
just
stuck a
burnt out,
spanner
though,
in
is it?
there And blew the fuse. They wanted to make sure no one could use the cable cars. Connect those two prongs somehow, and the console should restart.
Okay, so this is going to want you to the paper clip, I presume.
How on earth are we going to reach that?
I don't know. But don't stick your arm in there. You'll get fried.
Okay, well, let's have another look. On the end of the radio? Nope.
The paperclip would do the trick connecting the two prongs. But I didn't want to just throw it in there. I might miss.
Well, as long as you don't touch anything, you'll be fine, you dickhead. Gizmos.
I needed to avoid touching anything that could give me a shock. It was the only area that was safe for me to touch. Anywhere else would have given me one hell of a shock.
Why would it?
I needed to avoid touching anything that could give me a shock.
Will Trevor fetch the wire?
The console looked complicated, and
People are
dangerous.
determined to see Trevor being
I needed to
used.
avoid touch.
So I will try and pop Trevor down there.
Trevor could help, but I couldn't just throw him in there.
Oh,
I set
okay,
him
so
down at the edge where it was safe.
the ball of string, maybe?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Why wouldn't it, George? Make a lead for him.
Trevor loved that cookie, but I wanted to make him work for his reward.
Got any rubbers? No, Mike. Oh, right, I see what I mean. Okay.
Go, Trevor, go!
But how is this going to help?
There had to be something missing.
Oh yeah, he needs a paperclip on his back or something. So have we got any of that biscuit left? Yeah.
I realized if Trevor could carry the paperclip, then he could hotwire the prongs.
But it's going to
But
fry him,
The
though.
clip would fall off his back before he got there.
Okay. Right. So what have we got that we could use like glue?
They didn't.
Not that.
Never in a month of. That was. A paperclip from the Vera. Well, that didn't work.
I don't understand what I'm meant to be
They didn't go to. That wasn't.
doing here.
I realized if Trevor could carry the paperclip, then he could hotwire the prongs. But the clip would fall off his back before he got there.
George, you're so annoying. Okay.
The console looked complicated and dangerous.
I used to work in electrics, by the way. Oh, God. So this is quite infuriating. I think we might need something else. So let's go and speak to Kat.
Hi, it's Kat, isn't it?
Yeah, Cat D.
Katsy. And you run the station?
No, this is just a summer job.
A summer job? I want a summer job. Right.
So what do you do when you aren't locked in cupboards?
Oh, my
I'm a
games.
designer.
Oh.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
I do a
much.
designer
There's no
work.
need,
She-
though. I don't do
Josh,
live streams
We're
to
in
earn
a bit
anything.
of a hurry here.
Of course. I was just curious about Kat.
Yes, I bet.
Right, so a quick shout out to everyone. So, hello, EJ. Hello, Anony Mouse. Hello, Graham Ball. Hello, Mac Dog. Hello, Body Hater. Hello, Andreas Ott. Hello, Taunted Wolf. Hello, President. Hello, Matt Davies. Yes, way too generous, isn't he, Geeky?
How come you know about repairing consoles?
I like to know what I'm working with.
Got any ideas how I'm going to reach those prongs?
Don't you have something useful in your pocket?
Yep, most likely.
Okay, so she reckons I've got something on me, but we need some kind of glue. And, I can't see anything that's like glue.
Trevor loved that.
I'm going to use a hint. Yep, I know that. I know that. I know that. Oh, the jam. Bloody jam. I hate jam in real life. Absolutely detest it. And it's really annoying because it would be so easy for me to be able to have like simple food if I like things like jam. So easy, but I just hate
I've
it.
done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky.
Okay. So my granddad, like I mentioned earlier, was
I stuck the paperclip onto Trevor's back.
there we go.
He was now
Involved in World War II. He was a Class 1 air mechanic. And, yeah, obviously, they just had to
Go,
make
Trevor,
do
go!
back then. So one of the things he used to do, and probably most of the mechanics used to do, to save a screw falling out when you took it out, Oh, we killed him. I said that he was going to get fried, didn't I?
Trevor looked like he needed therapy.
Yeah, you're a
But the
bad
console was
man,
working.
George. You're a very bad man. Go and stand in the corner and think about what you've done. Standing there smirking. I would have put my hand in. I would have taken the shock. Anyway,
Console. It's working.
yeah, to stop losing screws,
Oh,
they'd
I
dip
can
their
send you down there if you
screwdriver or whatever in
Let me just bring the cable
marmalade.
car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne are going to be mighty.
So there you go. In a pinch, it's
Oh, they must
just
have
as
been
good as a
gone down in
magnet.
the other cable car.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.
Well, George has
As
just
we got
lost a lot of
closer to
respect
facing
for
the
me.
clock, I knew for sure that we were on the right track. It was definitely the same as the face in the painting, but with one difference. The symbol of the tabula was missing from the rock formation.
Right, quick sip of tea. Cheers, everyone.
Well, here we are.
But no way to reach the face.
Someone called Petter, yeah. So, protection something something animals. I can't remember what it stands for.
Let's have a look around. There must be a way up.
RSPCA in UK. Yeah, we do have both. We have PETA in the UK. I saw an awful documentary the other day. I don't recommend it, by the way, but it was about pork. Apocalypse or something. Can't
George,
remember.
the chapel looks like it's been built right into the rock.
You're right. We should take a look inside.
Oh, ethical treatment of animals, that's right.
I wonder, how old do you think the chapel is?
I'm guessing the exterior's a couple of 100 years old, but the inside, who knows? Some parts could be much older.
Actually, no, it wasn't. I said it was pignorant or something like that. But yeah, I don't recommend it.
You
It
think
was
somehow this
vile.
chapel might be connected to the face in the rock?
At a guess, I would say so. Hey, look,
No.
it's Pearl and Dwayne.
Come on, honey bun. Things ain't that bad.
You just don't understand. Today's been a disaster.
But
The monastery was closed. We got stuck in the cable car. And now this place is a building site.
aw, sweetie pie.
This was supposed to be the spiritual highlight of our trip, Dwayne. But the only spirit I see is that rotten turpentine over there.
Aw, heck.
Swine.
Clearly, the Hendersons
Yes.
weren't having a great vacation.
Crank candle. Yep, why not?
It was an old crank handle.
Okay. I take it we can't do anything. And let's go and have a look over here, shall we? Oh, builder's mug.
An empty, coffee-stained mug had been left by the altar.
That was one of the teas I used to drink. Builder's tea. That's really nice. In the black and
A
yellow.
statue of the Madonna
box.
and Child.
I haven't seen it
over
for
the
years,
chapel.
though. Okay. Nailed it. Right, let's go over and see what's going on over here then. Oh no, look, stone
It was
carving.
a stone carving showing a kneeling figure. Praying to the Madonna, probably.
Okay.
An old candelabra hung from the ceiling.
Wood shavings. I don't know why that's useful, but
Wood shavings. This was one building site that needed Mr. Tidy. They smelt exotic.
yes, I do like the smell of wood shavings.
The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Okay.
It produced a dull sound when I rapped my knuckle against it.
Right, so I think what we've got to do is play a certain song.
It produced a dull sound. It produced a dull sound.
Yeah, we've got to play some kind of song, haven't we? Okay.
The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Right. Have some of that. Yep, just steal it. Why not? He's quite a thief, isn't he? Industrial grater. Right, I need some cheesy jokes now. What kind of investigation is this becoming? One with a rap involved, more than likely. Okay. Yeah, there is whistling. I don't know where it's coming from. Are we going to see builders crack here? Okay, yep, just start nicking stuff. Mason's hammer. Why not? Mason doesn't need it anymore. Oh my goodness.
Lots and lots of candles.
You only need 4, don't you? Hello, Fuse. How you doing? Oh, look, we've got an MC in now. So that'll be good for the wrapping.
Pearl. Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Great to see you again, Mr. Henderson.
Great to see you too, George. Great
Yes,
work back
I
there
say,
with the cable
Fuse,
car.
it's time to shine.
Is Pearl okay?
I wish. I'm afraid we're having one of those days where everything goes wrong.
Tell me about it.
No, you just harbour your thoughts, Pearl.
What have you been up to since we last met in Quaramonte?
Well, there was that little sideshow in Rome, but we can't talk about that. You know why, George.
I do? I do.
Why?
Top secret.
Oh, happy hump day, everyone, as well, by the way.
Dwayne is, snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No way, honey. A snoozer's at least 2 pay grades up from a sleeper. So I hear. Anyway, I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss,
Nico Collard. Call me Nico.
Well, how's about that? So this is the beautiful Nico. No wonder you've been hiding her away from me, Georgie boy.
Gosh, no,
It's lovely to finally meet you too, Mr. Henderson. George has told me so much about you.
Oh, call me Dwayne, my dear. And let me assure you of one thing. Everything you've heard is quite possibly true.
Dwayne was loud, large, and short-sighted, but boy, was he a charmer. Is there anything we can do for Pearl?
I sure as hell hope so, George. She's been planning and researching this trip for years, our little pilgrimage. And Santa Cova Chapel here was the cherry on the cake. Not a thing she don't know about this place. Madonna, blah, blah, blah. Chapel built in, yada, yada, yada. She's Santa Cova's very own walking encyclopedia. Well, weeping encyclopedia, I should say.
Was that really how you spell encyclopedia? How to make yourself look really thick
So what brings
on
you
a
to
live
Santa
stream?
Cova?
Pearl's idea from the get-go. Ever since the unfortunate car accident back home, she's been scouring those pilgrimage brochures. Gotta be full of wonder and life-changing imagery. Got to have penance potential. Got to offer a real spiritual experience.
Well, I'm sure this place will be very spiritual once it's finished.
Oh, that's enough now, please.
If the
I
chapel
can't
is not
stand
what she expected,
when women are crying.
how
It
about
does
the
things.
monastery?
Hot
Do me.
dog, no. That place is for tourists, not pilgrims.
You said
Okay.
she expected a...
That sounded
spiritual
awful,
experience?
didn't it?
Yeah, that's what the brochure promised. Pilgrimages, little monk fellas, singing, shafts of light, the whole shebang.
Basically, it breaks
Smiles,
me.
bells, and heavenly lights.
Yeah,
Oh, Nerak.
that's
So
what the lady
that's how
wanted.
I think it's spelt. There was a spelling mistake in the game then. Maybe it was the American way or something.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse me. Pearl needs me.
Yes, you go and comfort her.
There,
Right.
there, dear.
Pearl could be a mine of information about the chapel.
That's
If
from
we could
Google.
just
Well,
check her out.
Google is never wrong. Just don't sniff. No, I won't. Don't worry about that. I don't really go around sniffing people in real life. Their hair,
The
yes.
view over the
Yes.
valley was spectacular.
Okay, right, so where's this Whistler? I think I probably need to do something with all this. Right, let's go and have another look over here. Okay. Hello, Tio. The whistling is
Couldn't
MC.
leave now. Not when we were so close to
It might
finding
be.
the tabula.
Oh, look, we can do this now. Nice.
I'd lowered the candelabra. I often wondered what these
My
things
goodness,
looked like
back
close
from
up.
school.
I'd lowered
Brings
the
back
candelabra.
memories.
I often
distant
wondered what these things
memories.
looked like close up.
Um,
The wall here was made of bare rock. It looked
light
like
the
chapel had
candles.
been built right
Yes,
into it.
good thought. Thank you, Fix. Let's give it a try. Can you go left more?
I lit the candles on the candelabra.
I don't think we can. No, that's as far as it's going to let me. Should we put the builder's mug on this? Wait, then let's put this back over. Back up. No, so I think we need to do something else here. Should we try and put the cup on there?
A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock. It was an empty mug.
Oh, okay, it's empty.
That was never...
I thought he was going to do it then.
Nope.
Hammer? Hammer time.
That wouldn't make any
MC
sense.
hammer. Okay. Right, so we can't look up there.
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel.
Hammer on the altar. Yep, I'll give it a try. Can't touch this. Very true.
That was never going to happen.
I think we should hammer on the oil drum.
The hammer produced a promising sound.
Is it him that's whistling? What's... No,
Yeah.
don't...
That was fun.
Okay, right. It stayed up here.
The hammer produced a promising sound. A.
Oh my goodness, I can't read music anymore.
What are you up to?
Look, I made a Churchenspiel.
I'm glad I'm not the
That
only one
sounded like an A.
who got the hammer reference. Use hammer on Dwayne. Yes, I might do in a bit. Can you take the candle and use it to see the direction of the wind? I've no idea. I'll see whether we can interact with that in a minute.
B, if I wasn't mistaken.
Oh my goodness.
G.
So G, A.
A.
Oh, they're both A. G-A-B.
B. A.
Spell out my ex's name. Oh god, that was terrible. I'm only joking,
G.
by the way. If you are watching, you're not a bag. Okay, what's the crime? There's been a murder. And yeah, we're trying to it right back in episode 1. Oh my, I just
Well,
don't know.
That was fun.
I'm going to see whether it was actually Dwayne whistling.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Yes, it
Hey, that
was.
tune you were whistling earlier, it sounded familiar.
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria. In our courting days, me and Pearl used to hang out with the Campanology Society. It was Pearl's favorite.
Okay. Oh, so maybe we can cheer her up and then all that.
Did you see the Black Madonna?
Oh, you betcha. She's the little lady we came to see, though Pearl's in too much of a state to even look at her.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, Pearl's the expert, not me. She knows everything there is to know about this chapel.
Okay, so I've got to try and play this song using a hammer.
Oh, excuse me. Pearl needs me. There, dear.
Can you whistle again, please, mate, so I can hear it?
The hammer produced a promising sound. A. G. B.
Am I missing something? Is there some more? Is it Nico? Oh, there's the traffic cone as well, isn't there?
Wrong. G. A. G. B. A.
That was it, wasn't it?
G.
That's what you just whistled. I'm sure of it. Heavenly lights. Smells. Okay. So we
Well,
can pick
that
some
was fun.
wood shavings up, apparently.
My mother always said cleanliness is next to godliness.
Okay. Oh yeah, the perfume. Okay. I'm going to try putting the wood shavings in the candle thing. To start with. This is probably wrong,
That
but...
was never going to work.
Oh, okay. No. Not letting us. Oh, come on, George. Can we actually... No. In mug? Yes. Quite possible.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Or in the candles, maybe.
I didn't think he'd be interested.
He might be. Who knows? Oh, stop it now. Okay, come on, George. Run. Come on, George. George. Go. We'll try putting it in the mug, and then we'll try spraying the perfume on it or something.
I put the shavings
Aha.
in the mug.
Nice one.
There were some wood shavings in the mug.
Yep. Pick it up, George. Match, maybe?
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood. The
Sandalwood.
shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
So I had some joss sticks years ago that were sandalwood. What about the mirror? Or the medallion?
I didn't think a red filter was the answer.
Okay, what about the mirror?
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
Okay. Oh, I got told I said mirror sexily the other day as well. How weird is that? Okay.
The hammer A.
No, not Tinder.
A.
No, YouTube.
B. A. G.
Oh, I'm going to use a hint for this and see what order I need to do it in. Yep, so if only their smell could somehow be enhanced. Okay, spray the wood shavings with Brett. We didn't spray them.
Well, that was fun.
Is that...
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, if we still got some wood shavings, do we need to pick some more up? The guy's song... Oh, humming. Yeah, it is a little bit weird, isn't it? Right, thank you for that
I
fix.
sprayed the shavings with Brett.
Okay.
Delightful.
I used to live up the road from someone who was called Brett.
I put the scented shavings in the mug.
He was quite a lot older than us, and he came out
Lit
one day,
scented shavings.
and we thought he was
Sweet
going to tell us all
aroma
off,
started to fill the room.
like when we were kids. And yeah, he came over with 20 quid, and he said that if we could find his cat, he'd give us, yeah, a load of money. So we spent hours roaming the streets looking for his cat. This was way before mobile phones. And then, yeah, walked past much later, and I thought, yeah, poor bloke, like, we haven't got his cat, obviously. And yeah, a few days later, I saw him, and I said we did look for hours. And he said, oh, I found it.
George?
And I thought, oh, cheers, mate. Cheers for coming and letting us know. Okay, so now we've got to play that
Oh,
song.
excuse me. Pearl needs me.
Okay.
There.
Right, let's get the bloody hammer out then. I'm going to use a hint for this, though. Are there any duplicate notes or any notes missing on the scaffold? Yes, there are. So, do we speak to Nico? Can Nico not just hum it?
Nico?
I'm sure she's got a lovely voice. Not as good
what
as
did you mean
Mark
by
1
smells, bells,
Nico.
and heavenly lights?
I'm talking about the authentic church experience.
Oh, I see.
I wonder if we
Smells,
need to put that
bells,
lamp
and
back up as well
heavenly
with a
lights.
mirror on it.
What do you think of the incense?
Smells familiar?
Just like church?
Not quite, but it'll do.
Right, what have we got that we can change the pitch? Oh, we could fill one of these up a little bit, couldn't we?
I poured the turpentine into the paint can.
God, I'm so clever. I'm not really. That was complete fluke. Right, so what does that make now?
The hammer produced a promising sound. G. G. A.
Oh, God.
B. G. A.
No.
G. F sharp. A. No, that wasn't quite right.
No, it's not right, is it? Because you can't remember the song and you're tone deaf.
B. G. F sharp. G. B. A. G. I had it. It was the tune Dwayne was humming.
George, that's Ave Maria.
No, it wasn't.
Let me have a go.
Yeah, you crack on. Here you go. Have the hammer. Shine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, whatever.
Wow. You really nailed that, Nico.
I'm not jealous.
Yep. This mop really is
Okay, so I don't know whether Nico's got her own YouTube channel, but presume it's that. Okay. Right, so do I need to put this light up in the air now? I wonder.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
What were you whistling?
Oh, it's...
Okay.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better.
Good.
Ave Maria. Maybe this place isn't so bad after all.
Okay, so let's try putting that lamp all the way up again. Back in a second, mate. Don't you worry. We'll get this sorted.
There.
It's like a bad English lesson. And yes, what a fluke. Oh no, the mirror fell out. Okay, where's the jam? Okay, so we obviously need to do something with that in there. Can we... No, we can't mix it with anything.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
Okay, what about the string now?
I secured the mirror in
Nice,
place with
okay.
some yarn.
And then
That
let's
should do the trick.
send that up. Okay.
Now that was something. The light from the candelabra spilled over the Black Madonna like waves of spiritual goodness in candle form.
Pumpkin? Oh my!
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of piety, and
Yes.
Cheers, everyone.
the
Another sip of tea.
Madonna, I do believe. Tears. She's crying, Dwayne. The Madonna's crying.
Waves of spiritual goodness.
Father, son, little Timmy. Wrong side of the road.
Most people are
Not my
when they're
fault.
watching my content.
The broken leg. Compensation claim. Forgive me, poor Timmy.
Oh, Pearl, my precious. You're such a sensitive soul.
Well, now that's done. I feel my soul's floating on air. We can get on with our pilgrimage, Dwayne.
Just another 1,000 clicks to go.
Pearl was back to her usual cheery self.
Okay. So are we talking to him now?
Mrs. Henderson,
George, dear boy.
how you feeling?
Oh, just
Uh,
fine, thank you.
Have I played
I
Big
have
Ambitions?
just
I
seen a
haven't, no.
miracle, George. It's all gonna be
I asked
all right
for it.
now.
But
I'm
unfortunately
sure it is,
they
Mrs. Henderson.
declined
I'm sure
it.
it is.
But Yeah, I might look into just buying it.
So, Pearl, what have you been up to since we
Yeah,
last
because a
met?
few people have recommended
Well,
that I play
George,
that.
I've been on a journey.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of journey?
A spiritual
Yeah,
one.
game over.
Journey along the road to enlightenment.
Wow. And is that what brought you here?
It is. Though Santa Cova is but one step on
I bet
that
we just
road.
leave that mirror up there
What's
as
so
well.
special about Santa Cova?
It's an ancient and very holy place. I've spent the last year researching it, and I can truly say there is nothing I do not know about it.
I don't suppose you'd know anything about that rock out there?
No, only that for 1,000 years, people have claimed to see a face in its shapes.
I managed to miss it for about 1,000 years.
Still, keeping busy, Dwayne?
Like the man said, George, that old kaleidoscope keeps getting shaken, and the pieces are ever in flux.
Guess it's your job to pick 'em up, huh?
Mirror is permanently
Yeah,
fixed by
somebody has to
string.
do it,
Yes.
compadre.
I enjoyed talking to Dwayne.
If
But I
I'd
was
have done
worried
it,
any
that would
longer
actually
afterwards.
outlast all of this. It'd outlast the rocks. I'm good at fixing things like that.
What can you tell me about the
I
statue?
bodge things, but in a really professional,
I read that the
long-lasting
Black
way.
Madonna has been here since the 9th century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Dwayne and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
We sure do. This one is the real McCoy.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Professional
Well,
dodgy
the-
geezer you are, Jolly.
They
I think
call
I
it
am.
The Chapel of the Holy Grotto. It was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696. It survived the Napoleonic Wars, mudslides, Civil War, but the chapel is still standing today.
So years
It's
ago,
a
I was working for a
miracle.
company doing
Or a
tree work.
restoration.
And, well, it
What
wasn't
was
only
that,
tree work, it was
dear?
vegetation work. But
Yes,
I was mainly on the
America.
saws. And, yeah, my boss lost a few really big contracts all at once. I don't think we're going to need to speak to him about anything
Catch you
else.
later.
Yeah, lost a few really big contracts all at once, so no one actually had any work to do. And, yeah, so I phoned him up and I said, I'm probably going to have to, look for another job, mate. And he said, well, I have actually got work for you, if you can meet me at the yard. And, yeah, so I went in the next day, met him at the yard, and he'd got all the tools out that were broken, and he said, if you can fix these, I'll give you however much bonus for every one that you fix. And I managed to fix all of them except 2, which just needed new parts. So yeah, he knew how good my bodges were. Okay, so we just nicked a candle. Yes, he's quite a thief, isn't he? Contracts found out about you. And there were 3 tools, very good.
We couldn't leave
There's
now.
loads
Not
of
when
them.
we were so close to finding the tabula.
Okay, so we still need to speak to these by the looks of it.
Hey, Dwayne!
George!
Hello, dear.
Okay.
What can you tell me about
That's the thing,
Santa
I am
Cova?
actually quite professional at work.
Well,
That's why I hate it
They
so much.
call it the
'Cause,
Chapel of the Holy
Yeah,
Grotto.
like, until I'm
It
just
was
round
built
colleagues that I can
directly
mess
into the
around
mountain
with, I have to be all
itself
serious
in
and everything.
1696.
And I think that's one of the reasons why I just hate my job so much now, because I can't have a joke with my clients. I'm not allowed
The
to.
chapel is still standing today. It's a miracle.
Or a restoration.
What was that, dear?
Yes,
And making
a
people
miracle.
laugh, even if it's just telling a terrible joke, and someone laughs briefly, even if they just go, that makes my day.
Dwayne, does this mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's like therapy,
I
making
don't
someone
know.
laugh, and obviously it's really good for you to laugh as well, isn't it?
Dear. Apart from the obvious Gnostic connotations, of course.
What?
You know, the Dominicans. All those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas.
I'm easily
Judas,
pleased, mate.
And you see the woman in
I
the
am.
red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
Simple things. That's the thing. I only want simple things.
That's enough now, Dwayne. You know my feelings about her.
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
Then there's the Ouroboros, of course.
Something special about it?
Well, if I remember rightly, there was an Ouroboros right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s, the chapel was renovated. The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them was a fine Ouroboros.
But that's amazing. So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh.
It was considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it. Sweetheart, I think it's time for us to go. The road to enlightenment waits for no woman.
'Tis the pilgrim's lot, George.
It was so nice to see you again. And meet your girlfriend.
We're not...
Take this radio, Nico. Never know when you might need it. Keep an eye on our boy
Power
George
on.
here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I've left it on the desk, by the way. Some of you won't know what I'm going on about. On that prison game, I've got exactly the same radio
Bye-bye,
that's in the
dears.
game. And it blew my mind. Okay. Oh, hello, Lindsay.
See ya.
Our family motto is, we laugh so we don't cry. Yes,
Nico, don't even start.
exactly. That's the thing. So,
Little
like,
lamb?
yeah, it is a
Let's
simple
focus on the
thing,
task in hand, shall we?
but
Okay.
it brings a lot of pleasure, doesn't it? So, if you can cheer someone up, even if it's only momentarily, then, like, your day has been kind of worth it, hasn't it? Like, just for that moment, it's been a little bit worth it. And even if it's a terrible joke, because, yeah, it's just breaking something away from all being serious.
We couldn't leave now. Not when we were...
Okay, so we're obviously missing something else in this room.
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel.
Okay. I don't think it's anything more to do with that. I'm just trying to... What was that I just saw? Oh, don't worry, I know what that is. Right. So we've got another candle now. What's in the middle of the altar?
I couldn't see anything unusual about it.
Nothing unusual. Hammer. Yep, maybe.
I hoped this was the right thing to do.
Oh no. Just smash the place up.
Hey, Nico, I found the Ouroboros.
Okay. Well done, my
So
games.
what now?
Pearl was right. The plaster had covered an Ouroboros.
What, can we take it?
I pushed the Ouroboros, but nothing happened. The medallion matched the Ouroboros in the wall. That was never...
Drink that.
I pulled the Ouroboros, but it wouldn't budge.
Get Nico to put it, you wimp. I don't know
That
what I'm
was never
doing.
going to work.
Yeah, there's a therapy as well called laughter therapy. I wouldn't ever do it, but apparently it's extremely good
was
for you.
clearly the focal point of the
But
chapel.
I couldn't do it. It's too manic for me. Do we just use the hammer again on it?
I'd already found the Ouroboros. There was no need to damage any more of the chapel.
I'm going to use a hint. It's annoying me. The recess above the symbol with the word is important. What? The recess above the symbol? What the hell are you on about? Lower the candles again. Yep.
The crank handle was connected to the candelabra. It was a crank handle.
Oh, it's not letting me do it this time. Nico, give us a hand, please. Nico?
Nico? Got any ideas?
If the Ouroboros represents hidden knowledge, maybe there's something else we need to do before it's revealed.
Bells?
How come your Ave Maria sounds so much better than mine?
Catholic upbringing.
How do you like my lights, Nico?
They look heavenly, George.
What do you think of the incense?
Smells familiar?
Just like church?
Not quite, but it'll do.
I found a statue over there. A black Madonna.
Great.
Yeah,
What
it is
did you find
tricky.
out about it?
That's all I got.
Well,
The most difficult thing about playing this game is
Any idea
knowing
how
when to use a
that
hint. Because obviously, I've
what
watched
I
live
asked you.
streams before that have been very boring. Never
basically
as
don't
boring
know.
as a live stream that I've ever
That's
done.
the
Never.
long and short of it,
But-
George.
It's trying to make people not want to click off. That's the very difficult bit.
I pushed the Ouroboros, but nothing happened.
Well, kick it. I
That would
very
be
much
pointless.
doubt it. Right, so let's go over and have another look on the scaffolding. Oh my goodness, come on now. So we've got wood shavings. Can't do any of that. No, I did try the medallion and it said it matched it, but nothing else. We've got that cone that we couldn't do anything with before, and we still can't do anything with it
was a
now.
selection of tools.
Okay. See if there's any duct tape. I'm almost out. Right, quick look over the balcony.
The view over the valley was spectacular.
Okay. Right, we don't need any more candles. You have to purify the altar. Oh, no idea. How do you purify an altar? Let's just quickly check. Yeah, so you can only look at that handle now.
The carving showed a figure in prayer. I didn't want to set my pants on fire.
Okay. Can we pop that down there somewhere?
That was never... That wouldn't have worked.
Oh, well, what will work then, George?
I pulled the Ouroboros, but it wouldn't
Okay,
budge.
so I'm using a hint at this point because I just don't know what I'm doing. Purity? That's like purify. You need to shed some light on the recess.
That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't have worked. The medallion matched the Ouroboros in the wall. I didn't want to set my...
Why can't you
didn't
light
wanna
the
set-
candle then? So, where am I meant to put this? Am I being thick? Is this the recess? It must be, mustn't it?
That wouldn't work.
Candle on the recess. Recess. It's up there. Right, thank you, Nirak. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Fex. Right, and then light that.
What was that noise?
Sound like a light switch. I watched a live stream last night, and her smoke alarm was bleeping in the hallway. And yeah, I went all fireman on her. In rage. Okay, so that's that done. Now, can I do anything?
I knew it. Another secret passageway.
Amazing, George.
Um,
How did you do it?
Chat.
Just another case of the old Stobbart magic, I guess, Nico. Hey,
Donna is mad.
looks a
Who's
little
Donna?
dark in there.
Are you scared, George?
Oh,
not.
Madonna.
Just worried about
I
you.
got invited to Madonna's
That's all.
85th birthday when I was a kid, at a party, but my dad didn't want me to go, so I missed out.
Whoa, this is one dark cave.
If you're watching Madonna, I'm sorry. I just can't get over that joke. Oh no.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to panic.
Yes, I am repeating jokes. So I told that joke
Now we panic.
first off in the long drive. And it was when I got the camper
Gotta
van.
say, Nico,
And then second
pretty
off
calm
on
about this.
Supermarket
Traveling
Simulator.
with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shut behind us, probably forever, well,
You're
When
right,
one door
but I
closes,
think
another door opens.
You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the dark, evil-smelling cave. Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun.
Could
But
be.
heck, I'd spent a lifetime doing it, so what was new?
Okay. Right, so matches. Oh, one match left.
I didn't want to use my last match until I...
Okay.
The wall felt like it had something carved into it.
By the way, on my screen, like, this is all pitch black, so, yeah. Big thing. Okay. I
It
don't
was
watch your
cold to
driving
touch
stuff
and felt
generally.
like carved
It don't
rock.
vibe with... Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's not for everyone.
It felt
Like, the
cold and
majority of my
smooth,
content
like
is not
worn
for
stone.
everyone. Tool thing.
The thing had branches like a tree. I needed some light to tell what the carvings were.
Has he still got his phone? That's not a phone. What can I use for light then? Squidgy hole. The mirror went
I
up
could
with
feel
the
something smooth and spherical
thingamajig,
with clumps of what
unfortunately.
felt like fur or hair.
Denizen.
It was just my mind playing tricks in the dark. Face, arms. It was definitely a statue of some sort.
Oh my goodness, this is quite infuriating.
It was stone with a recess in it and, ugh, an oily liquid in it.
Okay,
There
let's
was
try
some
and
kind of
light in
thin
that.
twine in the middle of it too.
Okay, that's going to be some kind of light.
Hey, Nico, I think I found some light.
Okay.
Whoa.
My goodness, that is quite
It must be
the light.
Dana. Ramon said he disappeared while searching the mountains for the tabula.
So this is where he ended up. Dead in a cave.
Sorry, Lindsay. Light the tree
Holding the head dead.
like thing on fire.
Decomposing for decades.
Nice.
Dead. And on closer inspection, I'd even say blown your own brains out dead.
Okay, George, I get the point. What is this place?
Who knows? But look at the Gnostic symbols.
You're right. The colors, the trees. But who is she?
It looks like the Virgin Mary, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
The red robes and that whole off-the-shoulder look? It must be Mary Magdalene, of course. Marquez told me that the Gnostics revered her. This place, it's some kind of Gnostic shrine.
It's mad, Donna.
There's got to be something to release that door. Maybe amongst these carvings.
But
Yeah, I dread to think what I'm going to nick from AFX. Right, so let's have a look round all this stuff.
The carved figure had once been green.
Probably a hand or a foot or something. It wouldn't surprise me.
A large carving of the tabula veritatis symbol. All the other figures in the scene seemed to be supplicating themselves to it. Blue paint was peeling from the carved figure. I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer. A group of figures looked up towards the tabula. They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
Nick the whole wall.
The pillar had been carved into the shape
Yeah,
of a
probably.
tree and painted green. I knew it represented the tree of life.
One of the best things I ever stole, or the funniest things I ever
There were
stole,
ancient scratches
was a
on the
cup
paint,
that
as if
said
someone had moved the statue.
Barco or something on it.
I'm sure that
And,
this is Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, so the reason why I nicked this cup was because it said visibly yours on it.
The red robe.
So I just had to nick
all
it.
makes sense.
And I'm so
The
gutted that I
Madonna
haven't
would
got
be
it anymore.
wearing blue. So
Someone nicked
who's
it.
the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary kissed the lips of Jesus, she,
Oh,
Been
I
working on a
see.
VOD for about
Yep.
an hour
So
and I'm
the
practically
Gnostics think
asleep.
that the suckling child is...
I guess so.
What is a VOD? What does it stand for? Go and have a vodka.
The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then
Bod.
painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge. Getting up close and personal to
Video on
Damon's leathery
demand?
corpse wasn't pleasant.
Maybe, I've
But
no
we had to figure
idea.
out how to get out of there. Gainan had certainly been busy before
Oh,
he blew
here we
his
go.
brains out. I wonder what he'd been up to.
Playing Russian roulette. I could do that joke again as well.
It was a fedora, just like the one in Gainan's trunk back at the Castell. The years hadn't been kind to it. I picked up the old gun. It was too corroded and rusty to ever be fired again.
Okay.
I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse. It looked like Gainan had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find
Very
me,
neat
but by then
writing.
it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny
Oh,
lies
recording
in
of a live
paradise.
stream. Okay,
The
fair
key
enough.
to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work.
My
Tell my
goodness.
family
And what
that
have
I
you
died
got it
doing
down
my
to,
duty, that
kitten?
I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Gainan left a secret message in his testament.
Oh, God, I hope not, because I was reading chat. Okay.
Nico,
What?
is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
So Genan did find it.
So you could eat
So
it.
small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it
Hello,
hidden?
G-Kip.
Unless it is as
I'm at work, so I'll be
dangerous as
listening.
Simeon claimed.
Oh, I hope you haven't
The
got too
question
much
now
longer.
is, what do we do with it?
Okay.
The photograph was of an ancient clay tablet. Gainan had written on it. Someone, presumably Gainan, had taken the time to translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called the Sun King. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
Right, well, we're going to be able to do
If
something with
Gainan's
this later,
translation is correct, the symbol La
but
Ha-Shi
I don't think at the
represents
moment.
the Sun City region. Gainan had marked this symbol in red with the letter A.
So I'm going to leave that for now until I know what I'm doing. So forever,
It was an
basically.
old water canteen. The contents had long since been drunk. It was an old flashlight. It looked like it died around the same time as Gainan. Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I'd seen the same words on the fresco at Castel de Sants. Oil in the bowl of the lamp fed a wick, illuminating the room with a warm glow.
With quite the glow, let's be honest. Okay,
It had to be Gainan,
so
in which case the body had been there for decades. There was a bullet hole in the side of his head. Just like us, he'd been trapped. He'd chosen suicide.
okay, so I don't seem to be able to search him or anything. What's that down there? Nothing. Done the hat already. Anything else here? Okay, so can I do something with this up there?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
I should stream me sleeping. I'd get many more views. Well, when I'm... So, Kitten knows I do this. Every now and then, I search through for new streamers. Like, anyone who, doesn't have, like, massive amounts of followers or whatever.
And it turned anti-clockwise.
And, so sometimes the most random stuff comes up. And the other day, I did find...
I gave the statue another shove.
Someone literally live streaming herself sleep and snore. And I just watched it for about 10 seconds, looked at chat, and then thought, no, I don't want this as part of the algorithm. So, okay, so I'm obviously meant to point this in a certain direction. Yeah, so I clicked off. But some people do live stream the
They were
weirdest
all colored
things.
red. I'd seen something like it before.
I mean, if I slept whilst playing games, I'd be a lot better, wouldn't I?
I knew it represented the tree of life. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge.
Okay, the medallion could possibly go on the fire. Oh yeah, it could do. Let's give it a try.
I didn't want to burn that.
Okay, well, I'm out of ideas, so let's see what she thinks of the gun.
Check out this old gun. It's ancient.
Hey, watch where you point that thing.
Hey,
Let's speak to Nico for a minute.
what are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet, but there has to be some.
Oh,
way
okay, the
going
medallion.
over.
Yep, I'll try that in a
Laughing
second.
boy
Yeah,
over
maybe
there
it'll
beg the
shine
difference.
something.
But George, he didn't have a woman's eye for detail.
I needed to get closer to try that.
Well, go over there then, George. It's not hard, is it? Jesus.
I needed to get closer to try that.
Well, get right on it. stand on the desk if you want.
The ornate lamp warranted a closer look.
Doesn't look like it's made from... Well, it doesn't look like it's from Argos, does it? Okay. Oh, no.
The medallion
Oh, there we
fitted
go.
snugly into the side.
Nice one, Fix.
Whoa. Would you take a look at that?
Right, stop looking at Nico.
The light from the medallion is illuminating this blue figure.
This could be our ticket out of here.
If you're right, that explains why Ganon never got out of here. He didn't have the medallion.
What, so is the door going to open if I do something here then? Oh, we're going to have to do all this nonsense now, aren't we? This one, I think.
According to the translation, some guy called the Sun King once had the Tabula Veritatis in his possession. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
Oh, did it give me an option to move that somewhere else? I didn't even notice. Okay. Let's try it in that one then. Yeah, nice, it does. Okay. Maybe in the middle one? Or in the other one? So it goes in the middle. Let's try that. Red. Oh, God. Johnny, pretend you know what you're doing. That can't go up there. That won't go on there. Shoot yourself in the face. No. Right, what's that? Pillar?
I knew it was supposed to be the Tree of Knowledge.
I could do with a Tree of Knowledge. Let's get a hint. The words in the light of day, these words will fade.
When I held the map up to the flame, something started to change. The writing on the map started to react to the heat. Well, I'll be darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph. If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Sun City. If the letters match the ones on Ganon's translation, this must be the Mountain Kingdom. If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Three Rivers region. If this letter is the same location as the one marked D on Ganon's translation, this must be Sunset Mountain.
Okay, I'm going for the last one as well.
If the letter E matches the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Young Cities.
Okay. Lovely. Right, now what?
They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
I take it I can't just go and do something with the door now.
The stone door had sealed us in. No way would we have been able to prise it open.
We don't know that. And just having a quick look round. Okay, so there's nothing that I can see there. Right, so then we need to have a look at this, I
symbol on the
suppose.
tablets looked similar to the...
What does this all mean? I can't use my inventory here.
The symbol Zhu-Ha was translated as the Young Cities.
I don't think
Ganon
this...
had marked this symbol with the letter E. I wonder if it relates to the secret markings on Ganon's map.
For now.
If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La-Ha-Shi represents the Sun
Bless
City
you.
region. Ganon had marked this symbol in red with the letter A.
No idea. Cheat.
I wondered if Ganon's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula.
I think they will, George. I think you're on something there. Okay. Oh, this is going to kill me, isn't it? 36 words to choose from in several sets. A button allows you to cycle between each set. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so painful, everyone. Oh no, this is going to be awful.
If Ganon's translation is correct, Ganon had marked this symbol in red with the letter A.
It hurts, it hurts. Lateral thought? I don't have any of that. I got way too early to have lateral thought. Numbers are depicted with a straight vertical line with smaller horizontal lines. Think about what value each horizontal line may add to the number. Hello, Juju. You've missed the majority of it. I've got to admit. I'm still half laughing over your reaction to cottage pie earlier. My goodness, that was quite special, I've got to admit. Right. Oh my goodness, my head is just broken. The message should read begin this, basically. So let's just do it. Right, that. Begin. God, come on now. Begin. Travel. Because that's not in there, is it? Begin Sun City. Maybe it is. Oh no. Come on, I just want to get this done now. Begin. Sun City. Why did it put it down there? No, that's alright. Begin Sun City. Travel. Hello, Asmir. Cottage pies. Yes. It was the last one that really got me. And so basically, when I was watching that, I had to have it going on my second screen while I was working. And I looked up and you'd made the woman run round naked as well. I looked up at just the wrong moment. Begin Sun City, travel fire dazed. Travel fire. I know this is really cheating. Fire isn't there. Did it say 5? Did I misread that? Five. Well done. Good reading, Jolly. 5-day East River.
That was the first row of symbols cracked. It was all starting to make sense.
No, it's not. It's making no sense whatsoever, mate. Don't kid yourself. No, you're the hilarious one, honestly. You do need to make your thumbnails, though, Juju. Right. So what did we get to? River. Okay. Travel south, 6-day desert. Travel south, 6-day desert. Blah, blah, blah. Let me out. Source for river. Okay.
So, these are directions. Begin at Sun City, travel 5 days east to a river. Travel south 6 days, through a desert, to the source of
I'm not
4
telling you
rivers.
off, by the way, Juju. It's just,
Hey,
obviously...
Nico, I've cracked it!
Yeah, that's the next
Fantastic.
thing that you need to
The
think
tabular
about.
veritatis. It's a set of directions.
Yeah, so there's Canva, but if you're useless like I am, so Canva is a little
Look
bit
at this
more
map.
advanced. You can do more with it. It's a much better program.
The inscription
But I
says to
use
start
Pixlr,
here at Sun City,
and
then hid the
yeah,
location
it's
in the
much
map.
easier.
It then says to travel
Oh, okay,
5
you're
days
using Canva.
east to
Nice
a
one.
river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is that?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Look, while you were busy playing
It'd
Ancient
break my
Scholar,
brain, my
I found
games.
this.
But then I'm always just knackered. That's the trouble.
What
So I
did
find
do?
it really... What did she just do?
I'm not sure.
It didn't open the door.
I find it really difficult learning
one
new
seems
programs
right.
and stuff.
Must be. If Gannon died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just...
Oh,
a hidden
Photoshop for
button.
thumbnails. Yeah,
Then let's keep
Photoshop is
looking.
very good. I wasn't listening to what she was saying. Nico, what did you just say? What are we meant to be doing?
Hey. We any closer to getting out of here?
There has to be a way to release the door.
Is it this
Something
thing?
that Genan missed. Or something that Genan didn't know. That's right. This was a Gnostic shrine. What would the Gnostics have done?
Cheated.
I needed a better idea.
Oh, so there's a secret button in there. Okay.
In the lost language of medieval mechanisms, that noise was the sound of disappointment, unfulfilled dreams, and sadness. Nothing had happened.
Okay, so let's try moving this around. Are you playing a game or chatting to the audience? Terrible.
I gave the steps
I'm not
another
playing
shot.
a game. This isn't a game. This is just torture if I'm left to my own devices. Right, let's try it then.
Nothing had happened.
Why do your ears turn off when you read? Huh? My brain turns off when I read. I don't think this is going to do it. I don't think any rotation.
Nothing had happened.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
My wife can't hear when she's
we any
eating.
closer to getting out of here?
There has to be a way to release the door. Something that Genan missed.
Oh, I see what you
Or
mean.
something that Genan didn't know. That's right. This was a Gnostic shrine. What would the Gnostics have done?
See, I couldn't cope because my jaw clicks because someone got a lucky punch in a fight before when I was in a club. So basically I was having a fight with someone else and then his mate came from nowhere and punched me in the jaw. So my jaw clicks when I eat. I don't think my microphone will pick it up. It might have done. Anyway, so my jaw clicks when I eat. And so I have to have some noise on when I'm eating. Whether it be like the TV or radio or whatever. You heard it. So, yeah, I have to have something on. So I've taught myself to, be really good at kind of distracting from the noise. And having to try and explain it to new people as well. I remember many years ago, I had to try and come up with something really quick. Because... Oh, rumble.
Sounded like something important happened.
Okay. Go down here now. Yeah. Years ago, I met my ex's mum and dad. And he heard it. And he said, why does your jaw click? And I thought, oh, no, I'm going to have to admit something now. And I was doing all right up until that point.
That was never going to work.
Yeah, like I was coming across as quite a legend. The light from the medallion is illuminating areas of the wall, but what does it all mean? I don't know, George. Maybe the statue of Mary should be turned to face in directions that correspond in some way. Goodness, let's just click through. Okay, so put the medallion. So we've done this one then, have we? No. Okay, so blue. My brain. Okay, blue tree of knowledge. I don't want to hear that again. Nightmares tonight now. I can, if I eat really carefully, like delicately, it doesn't click. But it's not easy. Right, so which way is that? Right, so that's blue, so then towards the tree. So which one's the tree again? I don't know.
Nothing had happened.
No wonder that person shot themselves. Yes, I agree. So, what, like that now? Nico, press that button, please. Oh, there we go.
That sounded like something important happened.
Right, so we've done red, blue. Now we need to do green. Right, pick that up. Put the hat on. Put that in there. Is that pointing down now? It is, isn't it? We need to put it in this one. Hello, Graham. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad, thanks. And you? Okay, so now that's pointing to green. And what does the clue say? Green tree of life. Okay. Okay, right. So I presume we need to turn it. Yep.
Nothing.
Yep, get up on that stage, George. And turn it 180.
I gave the statue another shove.
And another one. Come on. Don't get down. Right, Nico, press the button, please. She's lazy, isn't she? Nice. And then face it towards us. Oh, there we go.
Is that the door?
Thank God. I was getting worried we'd be trapped here, just
Yeah,
the two of us forever.
I was getting a little bit worried as well. And I don't think I could get that gun to fire.
Worse ways of being trapped forever.
It is the door. Come on, George.
I needed to grab
Pretty
the
sure
medallion
Trevor left
before we
already.
left. It was way too useful to leave behind.
What did he say? This? Yeah, we have still got Trevor, haven't we? Did we put him back in his little box? Yeah. I hope he's going to be alright, because obviously he got burnt. Right, we'll leave that candle
Nico
burning.
and I had the tabula veritatis at last. Now all we needed to do was to find Eva and rescue Marquez. And make our getaway.
Don't die on me now, old man.
George, it's Langdon.
Stay back.
For the last time.
We've
where
got the
is
gun.
The tabula?
He's in
You'll
therapy.
never find
Yes,
it.
Sonny, he probably
It's
is.
here in this chapel, isn't it?
Just tell him, Papa.
I will tell you nothing.
Look at your daughter, senor. My man would be happy to hurt her.
Oh, nice
I
one,
cannot
Graham. Yeah, so that was my
raise
games
Lucifer.
that
You will bring chaos to the
gifted you a
world.
sub. Hit him with the hammer.
George, we have to do something.
That's not an order, Graham. I meant about the game. Yeah, so we've got the gun or the hammer. Let's try the hammer.
I wondered momentarily whether to attack Langham with the hammer.
I think the gun would
But
be...
the head was small and the shaft weak. I needed something more threatening.
Goodness. Because even though it won't
With
fire,
luck,
it's still
Langham
quite...
didn't notice that the gun was useless.
Yeah, use gun.
Hold
Here
it
we
there,
go.
Langham.
Well, if it isn't my least favorite American. Where is the tabula?
Even if I did have it, why would I give it to you?
Because you don't have a choice.
For God's sake, shoot him, George.
Yes, go on. Shoot me, why don't you?
Don't push me.
That gun would never fire. Give me the gun before you hurt yourself.
I didn't rate my chances with just a rusty old pistol.
Why would you do it?
Now, do you have the tabula?
Oh. Yeah, let's just be honest about it.
If I give you the tabula, then you
Oh,
promise to
no,
let us
sorry,
go
everyone. Everyone's saying lie
Give you
now.
my word.
No, George, no.
So, the tabula veritatis. Actually, I will need to take the girl with me. The old man would just slow us down.
My father needs medical help. If he doesn't get it, he will die.
See, I would have
Oh,
pistol whipped him, by the way. But, yeah. Pistol... Oh, my goodness.
Problem solved.
Langham, you'll rot in hell for what you've done.
Hell, quite the opposite, believe me. The world will be a better place, George, once Jehovah has been destroyed.
What?
Yep, no worries,
Lucifer will
kitten.
set us free.
You can't destroy Jehovah.
I can, and I will. Bring the girl.
But you agreed to let us all go free.
She may be of use yet. One of my men will be outside. If they try to follow me, shoot them.
It would be my pleasure, boss.
Eva.
He's still got the hammer.
You must get the tabula back.
We don't even know where he's going.
All we know is that it's somewhere in the Middle East.
Nothing else?
There was a note, something about our destiny lies in paradise.
And we found a map. It shows the source of 4 rivers, but that's all we have.
Can it be?
You know what that means?
In Genesis, there is a river. It flows from paradise and divides
into 4.
Where is this place? This paradise?
Eden. He's going to Eden.
The Garden of Eden? But that's just a Bible story, a myth.
No, it's a real place.
Yep, no worries,
Where
kitten.
Jehovah created life,
4 p.m, Jolly.
where Lucifer
For your
gave
information.
Eve knowledge,
Learning, aren't I?
where the
Yeah, so
gods
I
are
don't have to
held
work
in
again until
balance.
4:30.
And now Lionel has the
So I'll be
tablet, it'll
ending
lead
this in
right to
about
it.
15 minutes.
Only you
Something like
can
that.
stop him. You must.
And you
defeat
chose
him.
Jolly, Kin. Yeah,
But how?
cheers.
Eva, she will know.
Okay.
He'd gone, but I knew he was right. We had to stop
He hasn't gone, he's
Lionel
right there.
and rescue Eva.
Terrible joke. Okay. Right, go and play another song. Okay, why is she going over there? Okay, I have control.
Marquez was dead. Hitting it wouldn't have helped us escape.
I was gonna do dun 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 dun. Okay, no worries. Light a candle for him.
There was a door at the bottom of the steps, but I would never have managed to reach it.
Okay, so we've got a drain pipe. Hopefully it's a metal one. Oh, okay. Oh, so we can go up as well. Let's try going down.
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel. I didn't think there was a way down to that door from inside the chapel.
Okay, so we don't seem to be able to do anything here. We could fall to our death, I suppose.
The
Drain.
pipe entered a small, flat drain cover.
Okay. Oh no, kitten. Was it a client or? I don't think he can go any higher than this. So what's the point in being able to climb up here then? What have I got on me? A hammer. That's not much use, is it? Okay. I don't know. So I'm going to go back in. Let's see what happens if I'll speak to Nico in a second. If I just try and walk out the door.
Listen, this is a big mistake. You have to let us out of here.
You stick your head out of that door and I will put a bullet in it.
Okay. Then Madonna out. Oh my goodness.
Nico, that thug isn't going to let us just walk out.
Let me talk to him.
Over the roof and drop on the gunman. Possibly, Sonny, but it didn't let me go up any higher. I was expecting to be able to get onto that scaffolding.
Did you find it in your heart to let me out?
Look, love, I'll just as happily put a bullet in you as your yank friend. If you fancy your chances, then feel free to try and escape. I never miss.
You could have just said no.
You work odd hours. Yeah, I work ridiculous hours. It's because I
Anything
work
up?
for an international company, so I have to
I
cover
gave him my best
the world,
French
basically.
damsel.
But then
Nothing.
saying that, on
I
Friday,
think
I
it's
start
time to
my...
start thinking
Well,
of
I do
another
a
way out.
shift somewhere else, somewhere local. So we'll see how that goes. Right, let's try going up again. But yeah, it only seems to let you go so high. Yeah, so this is as high as I can go here. Maybe we can put, I don't know, a hammer on the string or something.
Hey, over there!
Just try it, sunshine.
Yikes. That wasn't going to get me anywhere.
Maybe the walkie-talkie on that. Nope.
The guard was too far away.
Okay, yeah, you wouldn't be able to hit him from there.
The guard was too far away. There was no point putting that in the drain.
So what could you put in the drain then?
There was no point.
Put the cockroach in? No idea. Biscuit.
That was almost a great
might
idea.
stream today
Almost.
myself, but can't decide on a game. I thought you'd downloaded Age of Empires, my games.
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel.
Just Brandon. Just Brandon. Put the radio in the drain and call from inside for a distraction. Good idea. Let's give it a try. Nice one, Fex. Are you a
Nico, I've got a
detective?
plan. Over.
Roger, George, what are you thinking? Over.
I'm going to place the radio out here. Maybe it'll be enough to distract the guard. Give me a second to set this up, then start talking.
Got it.
I carefully positioned the radio in the drain.
Quick, George, I found a way out.
I'm warning you, I will shoot.
Okay. So I presume we're going this way now and then just run through the front door. I will catch up with chat in a second. We need to try and get Oot, seeing as there's a Scotsman out there. Right, see you later, mate. Be good. Come on now.
You must let us
Oh,
leave.
you're joking,
I
aren't you?
could
Why
use
is he
the
still
target
there?
practice.
There was no way I was going to get
Oh.
out there with that armed guard.
Okay, right. Catching up for on chat now. I did get Age of Empires, but I forgot how slow it is. How slow it is? Age of Empires. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, progress is a little bit slow, isn't it? Get boards from under upper window and use to get to the lower door. I'll have a look at that.
The scaffolding had been hastily bolted together. It looked rickety. Nope. I needed to try.
Okay, so we have lost
The
that
radio
now.
had slipped out of reach.
Okay, let's go and speak to Nico again. I'm confused. Come on now. Nico. There we go.
Nico, what do we do now?
We've got to find a way
Jolly
to
and
get
makes
past
sense.
that
Shouldn't
guard.
be used in the same
Could you use
sentence,
your
really.
radio to get the guard's attention?
Very true.
Wait till I'm out on the balcony. Then we'll know if he falls for it.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
He does fall for it. We've seen this happen, but then what? Maybe we just stay on there. Or maybe we throw the hammer at him. Oh my goodness, come on now.
Okay, Nico, now!
Get a move on, George. That guard won't know what's hit him.
Don't think I won't shoot you.
Come on, mate. We're in a bit of a hurry here. Right, then send the cockroach. Trevor.
The guard was already pretty worked up.
Okay, so... But if we go back in, doesn't he... Isn't this what we did last time?
Leaving that way wasn't an option. The guard had a gun, and would have been very happy to use it.
Okay, when you use the radio, when the guard walks down the stairs, use a hammer on him. Oh, God. Yep, I'll give it a try. Might have to knock him out.
Nico, what do we do now?
We've got to find a way to get past that guard.
I know,
Can you try
Nico.
and call the guard again? Don't forget, wait till I'm out on the balcony so I can check that it's working.
No problem.
Okay, Nico, now!
Quick, George. I found a way out.
I'm
Okay,
on
very
you,
slowly
I
walk down the
won't
steps,
shoot.
please. You have to yell hammer time too. Get on the drain pipe. Okay. Right, let's see whether we get shot off it. Okay. And then, what, this and... Oh, come on now.
The guard was too far away to hit with the hammer.
Oh my goodness. I don't know whether I'm going to have time to do this. I'll try it one more time. Because I've literally got to go back to work in 16 minutes. Unless I can't... can we give the thing to Trevor? Maybe go up on the train. Yeah, I'll try that next.
Nico, what do we do now?
We've got to find a way to get past that guard.
Can you try and call the guard again? Don't forget, wait till I'm out on the balcony so I can check that it's working.
No problem.
Right, come on, this time. And my next client is a pain in the arse as well. Wants everything done
Okay, Nico,
in
now!
my time.
Get a move on, George.
Attack
That guard
roach.
won't know what's hit him.
Don't think I won't.
Yeah, so inconsiderate. So fingers crossed on Friday, everything goes well. And then Jolly will be a much, much happier geezer. Right,
guard was
please.
already pretty-
Oh my goodness, come on now. Oh, look, it's working. Hammer time. Oh, I can't
The
touch
hammer hit
this.
the guard on the head with
Right,
enough
well
force
done,
to knock him
everyone.
out.
Okay. Right, now go and get that gun, quick. Run, George. George. Whatever you're called. Right, Nico, come on.
What did you do to the guard?
Those steps must have been slippery. He took a little tumble. Nico, look. There's a cable car ready to go. Quick, before Langham locks down the system.
You don't think perhaps we should have waited for the next one?
Well, we caught it, didn't we? What's all the fuss? Now, if I can just open this window, I think we'll be fine.
What was that? Oh, I went on a cable car once.
Okay,
Was it a
maybe
cable
not.
car? Yeah, it was a
Don't
cable
panic
car.
just yet.
And I was
think of
rocking
something.
it. And from inside, the announcement thing went over. It was only me and my ex. She wasn't scared either. She was laughing. An announcement thing came over. And, yeah, it was someone telling me off. And he said that we had to stop rocking it. And then, yeah, when the door opened, my girlfriend was bright red. We don't know whether the bloke that was standing there was the same bloke that said it. But my ex was bright red. And, yeah, what I should have done was said, sorry, that was my fault. But as a, like, to continue the joke, I said, I told you just to sit still. As we walked out, but yeah, she was ruby red. Right, and I think what I'm going to do is save it here, and we'll see what percentage we're on. We probably did just see it then, but right. So 85%, so we've got 15% more to go. Okay, yeah, so I'll end this one here. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. So I'm just reading chat. Oh no. Nest may have fallen before the eggs hatch, but I can't tell for sure. The shells may have broken before the fall. Oh no. It's nature, unfortunately, kitten. Can't do much about it. It's the circle of life, isn't it? What kind of eggs are they? Are they like big eggs like crow, raven, rook, magpie, Tyrannosaurus Rex? Anyway, I'll best end the stream because I've got to go and work. So yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. Thank you, My Games, for buying the subscriptions as well. So if anyone's got a subscription today, it's because of My Games. And yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant day. Happy hump day, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, everyone, and bye for now.